So we are gonna rank the current WWE Women's roster post SummerSlam 2025 at MetLife Stadium. We're gonna rank them from S ranking all the way to F ranking. S ranking being what I think WWE is looking for from each performer, which is being able to tell a good story. So storytelling plus having good wrestling ability. Sometimes they're looking for more one than the other, but I think the perfect mix is if you're able to both do storytelling leading up to your match and performing amazingly, creating a masterful kind of entertainment moment. If you're great at both, you're going to be always on the top of the card, hopefully, unless for some reason you're able to do that and they still don't put you up. But whatever, it's whatever that it moves the crowd. So if you can move the crowd through wrestling storytelling, they're gonna want you every time. So that's S being masterful. A, storytelling wrestling is good, it's there, but it's still not the top of the notch that everyone is going there, everyone dropping the big bucks for. B, being only has one of the good elements, whether you're good at storytelling or you're just good at wrestling. You're great at it, but you're still missing that one, so you're at the B ranking. C, being having one of those, but you're just good. You're good. And then D, being subpar. You're lucky on the main roster, and this is only for main roster women, by the way. NXT is not being counted in this tier. So you're subpar. You still got a lot of work to do. Hopefully, you can fix it up before WrestleMania comes up. And F being like, I don't know where you've been. I don't know where you are. It's probably not your fault, but for some reason, no one is seeing good in you, so you better fix it up. Or potentially, post WrestleMania, you may get released, which tends to happen even though some of the releases this year have been crazy. But with ESPN now being partnered with WWE for streaming services in the coming year, starting at WrestleMania next year, WWE and TKO may be doing more cuts to make it work within the ESPN formula, because that's what they want. They want to be part of that formula. So we're going to run through each one. So let's start with Alba Fire, who is from the Secret Service. Her and Piper Niven are working together with Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green being the leader. Alba Fire was originally released earlier or late last year, and then came back. She got re-signed to just be part of this. So she's only there for looks. She's only there to help Chelsea Green tell her story. So she barely's wrestled. I don't even recall the last time she wrestled before she got when she came back. The last time I remember is before she got released. So honestly, you're kind of like D. Hopefully you can improve that. You still got time to improve that. I know where you are. It's just, can you do something about that? So, and guys in the chat, if you feel to comment, feel free. We'll upload this video later. So the next one, Alexa Bliss, who just had a performance with Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam and won the Tag Team Championship. So let me go to the next. There we go. Alexa Bliss. So she's been doing pretty good. Is she all there? No, but the storytelling wrestling for her is good with her storyline with Charlotte. So hopefully it gets better. It can be better. But right now, I feel she only has one good element, which is the storytelling, which is great. But if she can, she's still got a little ring rust, so hopefully she can improve that. Asuka, where's Asuka been? She came back. She got injured, unfortunately. She finally came back, but she's on the sidelines still. I think she's still warming up to getting into the ring. So, I don't see much storyline. There seems to be a storyline being developed with Io Sky and Kairi Sane, all three of them, but it's still not there. So, unfortunately, just because she's still getting back to the ring rust, she's getting back to wrestling again from her injury. She still doesn't have a good storyline again with her. So hopefully in the next couple months before WrestleMania, something gets put up. It'll be nice. We'll see. Ooh. Bailey. Bailey's been good. But she left. She came back. Her wrestling is always good. It's always a pleasure to see her wrestle. Storytelling wise is okay. It could be better. It doesn't seem like she's been in and out of storylines. It seems like she's might get into another storyline with Becky, but I think everyone's seen it. If you haven't seen it before, you're gonna see it again. So I think she right now has one good element with her, which is wrestling. Again, storytelling can be better, but we will see. Let's keep going because it's a long list. Becky, current women's Intercontinental Champion. She did an amazing program with Lyra Valkyria. I think it was interesting. I think it got interesting because she got involved. Lyra as a champ, it was okay. Her storyline was okay, but once Becky got into it, she was able to make it a more interesting watch. But I think that's it. And now she's gonna do something with what's her face? One of the Nikki Bella, which I don't think many people are interested. She did a good one-liner to her this week, which was good. I think I'm gonna give her an A. People call her Becky Hogan, but until someone dethrones her and does better work than her, she's gonna be at that spot. So people need to step up. Next one, B-Fab. So she's only there for the storytelling. I barely seen her wrestle, and if she wrestles, it's like once a month or every 2 months. Within 2 months, I think she's only there to support, whatchamacallit, the Street Profits. So she really needs to step up. And it's, again, all this is probably not their fault for the most part, but I feel like if she doesn't do anything in the next couple weeks, she might be the next one to go. I mean, I can put her at F, but I feel that's unfair. I'm putting her one step up because her involvement on SummerSlam in the ladder match was pretty good in that part. But other than that, she's like borderline D right now. So hopefully, I'm hoping for the best for her. Bianca, she got injured after WrestleMania. And she's still injured. Allegedly, her hand is still not working, and it's not smart for her to come back if her hand is still fractured or whatever it is. So she is always a blessing to see wrestling. She is one of my favorite wrestlers in the female roster. Unfortunately, her storytelling hasn't been there, partly due to injury, but partly even so. She could still be in the background. She could still be part of the background noise. So right now, at this moment, and I'm hoping it gets better, she only has one element that's good. And I'm hoping she gets better. Again, it's fault due to injury, so once she's 100%, I'm sure she will scale up. And we can always revisit this at the end of this year. Let's see, that's Candice LeRae. I'm gonna give her D. Only because, yeah, I mean, she's good. She's a decent wrestler. She's better than D-Fab and better than Asuka and Secret Herbalist right now because this should be higher. Because she took in a crazy spot at the ladder match on SummerSlam. Plus, she's now doing little storylines since then, so it's been okay. But that's all she's been doing. She had a good storyline with Maxine Dupree last year, and I don't know what, it just died out. And they haven't used her properly ever since, so hoping for the best for her. Charlotte, I just met her this year. Her, Becky, and Alexa, all sweet people. I think Charlotte really underestimated me in person because I thought sometimes you blur the lines with real and what's real, what's not, and she is really a sweetheart. She's a really nice person. But recently she's been doing okay programming. Like, her wrestling's good. But the storytelling's been okay. So I'm just gonna give her B tier. And I'm gonna put her between Alexa and Bailey. Let me switch the music up to something wrestling based. Give me a sec. Let's do. Wow. Let's do that. You guys hear the music? Hopefully you do. I'm gonna raise it a little bit. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to to Charlotte now. Let's see who's next. Chelsea Green, another favorite. What's going on, DDH? We're just doing a women's ranking, taking a break from Fortnite. WWE women's ranking. Yo, Chelsea Green's been amazing. Like, she's a good wrestler. She's good, and she's willing to, you know, not botch. She's willing to just take a loss for the team. She's a good worker with everyone, and her storylines are great. I think she's A tier right now, but she hasn't hit the S. I think she's more entertaining in Charlotte if they let me put her up there. There we go. She needs a top tier championship, but they need to storytell her better. Julia, I saw her live at NXT in Madison Square Garden recently when she went against Stephanie Barker before they both went to the main roster. Amazing match. She is a good wrestler. She still has to do a lot of work on obviously her storytelling, because she's English second language. EDH saying I'm taking a break from Fortnite. 2, working on my game backlog. Awesome, man. So she's amazing wrestler. I think she still needs to work on her gimmick. Hopefully it works. I think she's probably more. I think she's above Bailey. I'm just gonna put her there. There we go. Give her a year or 2 more, and she's gonna own the division. Ivy Nile. I was hoping she took the US belt before Julia or Zelina this year, but she didn't. She's a good wrestler, but I think she still has a lot of work with storytelling, gimmick. So I think she only has one good element, which is wrestling right now. Nets. I'm just gonna put her up there. I don't know how she's able to make the crowd work with her, but her work with Rhea, the match that she had with Rhea and who was it, Belair, was amazing. The match at Evolution was amazing, even though it had a bad ending for everyone. She's been like, she won the belt earlier this year, and she's just been pushing herself, and everyone loves her. Everyone's backing her up no matter what, until she turns heel and messes it up. She's S tier right now. She's just, to me, she's getting everything done, even though she has a hard time doing it with the language barrier, but she's getting better. In fact, like I said, in Julia 2 years she'll take over. Julia might do better than Io in a couple years. It's just a matter of time. Jade Cargill, I saw her match at SummerSlam Night 1. It was okay. Her entrance is always good. She had a good storyline with Naomi this year. It couldn't. I don't know what's going on with her wrestling. It doesn't seem to click. She's good, but she then has moments that takes all the things that we say it's good back, to the point that I feel like originally she was supposed to take the belt from Tiffany, but for some reason they changed their mind. They actually admitted it, but So right now I think her entertainment part is great, but she still has a lot of work to do with wrestling aspect of her character. She just came back from injury. Don't know where Kairi Sane is. I don't. She's barely there. I think she's even less than BFAB. I don't know. She had a few good matches, but then she went into obscurity. I don't even know who this is. Apparently, she's Kiana James. I don't know where she is. So, if I don't know where you are, or you haven't popped up even in social media, you're an F right now. I don't know where you're at. I don't know where you're at, Kiara Jane. Kiara James. I don't even know your name, girl. You got. Where are you? Where are you, girl? Ha ha ha, girl. This girl has just been working it. Heel status, entertainment status. Now, I'm sure everyone's gonna put her in S. I'm gonna put her top A. Reason being is, I'm not a thirsty guy. I'm married. Number one, she's good, but she's not getting all the fans backing her up. Like, Io Sky somehow is getting everyone backing her up. Liv Morgan has half and half, but she is still good. I think her storyline last year was much better. How she worked last year was much better, but she's still good. Like, if it was last year, I would say she's S tier. But this year, she's good. It's just, it feels like they're repeating her storyline, but now with Roxanne. So it still works, but like last year, it was like, it was just great. Lyra Valkyria. I like her without the feathers. Can we start with that? Can she not enter the ring without feathers? When they do the pre-show and they show them walking into the arena, she looks better there. She doesn't need this extra gimmick for some reason. Like, it doesn't. I don't know. Everyone calls her a wannabe Becky Lynch, but she is a good wrestler. I don't think she still has a lot of work to do with storytelling. If it wasn't for Becky, she would have been dead on water storytelling wise, but Becky helped her, and hopefully she learned from that for future builds. I think her wrestling is more interesting to watch than Charlotte and Alexa right now, and she's kind of tied with Bailey right now. Who's next? Maxine Dupree. Girl, you gotta work it. You gotta look. I think we need to get you somewhere. You're barely entertainment. I'm sorry. I gotta put you down on F. No, if I put her down on F, then DFAB has to be on F. It can't be that cruel. She's on D. She's still entertaining with her whole crew, but if they miss a segment, I'm not gonna cry. I swear, I thought she went to NXT, but I guess the beginning of the year, they still put her on. She's still on the SmackDown brand, even though she's showing up on NXT more. She is a great one item. She's a good one item, which is wrestling and storytelling. I feel she's more interesting than Ivy now at this time. I don't have much to say about that. We're at 19. We gotta. Alright, what's next? Naomi, girl, I think she's the best this year. Hear me out, because everyone's gonna. In my opinion, her turning into a heel, even though we saw it coming, unlike the John Cena heel turn, this was great. Because once she turned, she changed her gimmick. It wasn't glow anymore. She was about proceed with caution. Her Instagram feeds are awesome to watch. Every time she has something, it's interesting to watch. How she does mic work. Then she does wrestling. It's the usual great skills of Naomi. But her turning into heel is probably the best thing she did this year to save herself. Because if she continued with the glow, people would have been... the crowd wouldn't cheer for her. I think she's done amazing work between modifying everything around her. I think she deserves her roses for this year. She's definitely been an amazing wrestler to watch since the Funkadactyls till now. It's just an amazing growth. Natalia, I gotta say, she's doing better in Bloodsport than here. She's down here. She's I don't know, she's good in wrestling, that's it. But they don't put her in a storyline. I don't know what else to say. Nia Jax, she's somewhere. She was here earlier this year. She can be entertaining. But her wrestling's okay. Nikki Cross, again, Nikki Cross is just the spotter. I would put her, I feel, more entertaining than half this crowd right here. Just because of the Wyatt. Alright, Piper Niven. Again, I should put her just with Nessa's Secret Herdfist. That's all. Same reason as Alba Fire. Okay. So Rhea Ripley, as always, she's been amazing. I think she's A tier right now. Just, I feel Liv Morgan has been doing a little better than Rhea Ripley. I feel like they're head to head right now. Rhea's S tier was 2 years ago and a little bit more last year, but I feel Liv Morgan was a little higher than S tier. Like if it was last year, I think Liv will be top S tier and then Rhea will be next. And then the year before it would have been all about Rhea Ripley. But I think it's good that she's taking a break and letting other stars pop up, but she's still part of important matches, so she's still a good player. I think she's gonna be the breakaway superstar this year. Roxanne Perez, repeating the storyline of last year with Liv Morgan, but regardless, an interest. She's a good wrestler. She has good mic skills. Everything is great. She's been right now more entertaining than Chelsea. So I think even more than Rhea. I think they're just head to head right now with these two. Stephanie Valkyrie. Everyone wants to see her perform. She is better than Julia on the mic. She's getting there. She's an amazing wrestler, no doubt. I'm interested in seeing in the next couple of weeks how the story progresses between her and Naomi. I think Naomi is a great person to work with. She'll learn a lot from Naomi, hopefully. So I hope that just helps her for the future run. In 2 years or a year from now, she's going to be one of the top dogs in the women's division. Tiffany Stratton. So it was all about Tiffany last year. Now it's been dying out since she's become champ. She's good in mic skills wrestling. I will put her in B tier. And she is probably going to be right below Julia. Nothing more, nothing less. Zelina Vega. She became US Women's Champ this year, and that's it. Great moment, but nothing more. I hate to do this to her because she's a fellow Puerto Rican, but she's good. She's in C status. I mean, I'll put her. I can't put. Becky had a good match at WrestleMania, so I can't put her above her. Zelina is good, but she could have done better. Anyway, who's next? Zoe Stark. She got injured. And that's it. She got injured. I don't know what else is going on. Hopefully she gets better and she can come back. And she had an interesting storyline maybe a year and a half ago, but I don't know what else is going on with her. And of course Scarlett, who is officially gone from WWE with Karrion Kross, but she was interesting to watch performance-wise, but she never wrestled. She was just there. Great performer in terms of the storytelling aspect with Karrion Kross, but I heard she was an okay wrestler, but she barely performed here. So anyway, so let's just double check. I feel like let me organize this a little better. No, I think I organized this really well. So this is my oops. Whoops. Let me turn this off. This is the women's tier for WWE as of SummerSlam this year, with Miss Naomi as the tops tier with her amazing heel run right now. Io Sky right behind her had an amazing beginning of the year, and she's still going out strong. People are loving her. Liv Morgan and the starting up the top of the A tier with Roxanne Perez right behind her, just like in this story that they're both doing right now. Rhea Ripley right behind her with Chelsea Green and Becky Lynch in the back. The good of one element, B tier, great. Some of these are probably the greatest in one thing right now, whether it's performing in the ring or performing outside the ring in terms of storytelling or promos. All these women in the beer tier have one of those, and they're great at it. C tier is same thing, but they're just good. The one thing I'll just point out, because Bianca has been injured, I put her in the C tier for now. She had an amazing beginning of the year, so I can't just put her down to D. I feel it's a little harsh. I feel like people are just they're gonna say that it's harsh to even put her in the C tier right now. D tier is probably borderline subpar people. Some are due to injury. I even put Asuka back there, but even when she wasn't injured, she was still on the backside of storytelling. They, as of now, most of these minus Zoe Stark are not injured, so hopefully they pick up some type of story, whether it's in a PoE or in the regular weekly shows. We'll see. And at F is Kiana James. I don't even know where she is. I haven't seen her. If anyone can tell me in the comments where she is. Apparently she is part of Raw, but I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her. So anyway, this is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys want to see any more tier lists, just let me know in the comments which one you want to do.